Brought to you by stationhousecoffee.com and Amazon Prime.
What you manifest in your mind, you can bring to reality.
The Iliza Shlesinger sketch show hit Netflix on April 1st. It was not a joke, but it was funny. I'm not a huge fan necessarily of sketch comedy. It's very hit and miss. I used to be a fan of SNL as a kid growing up, as everybody did while they were a kid growing up. It's hard to find an SNL fan today, unless somebody gets canceled and then everybody's outraged because their favorite show that nobody watches, SNL, isn't getting their favorite cast member. But Dave Chappelle Show, obviously one of the all-time classics. I was a huge fan of The Whitest Kids You Know when that hit Netflix on the early days of Netflix streaming. Old School, Dana Carvey Show, Mad TV. So there's been a few. I mean, there's tons of sketch comedy that I haven't seen. Like, I've never watched Key and Peele. There's a few other sketch comedies on Netflix that I'm not into necessarily, but I check them out because you never know. I am a huge fan, however, of Iliza Shlesinger. I think her stand-up specials are amazing. I think she's hilarious. It's really funny when she's on podcasts. She's a guest on Doug Loves Movies, back when Doug Loves Movies existed, back when live audience existed, and super competitive, super fun to watch. She was also probably the best part of the Mark Wahlberg action movie that hit Netflix, Spencer Confidential. Not the greatest movie, but she was funny in it. She was good in it. And this is her sketch show, which it was pretty funny. I enjoyed it. There were some sketches that I wasn't a big fan of, but for the most part, it's chocked full of sketches. There's no sketch that really goes on too long, because the premise, the thing that ties all of the sketches together, is that somebody is watching, has like a menu screen from a streaming platform up on the screen, and they're scrolling through the different shows that are available, and each thing they click on is a different sketch. So kind of similar to, there was a movie that came out, man, probably like 5-10 years ago, called App, I think, or Killer App or something like that. And it was another sketch comedy thing. It had some of Ari Shafir's Amazing Racist sketches on there, which those Amazing Racist sketches are hilarious also. But kind of a similar premise anyway on that kind of how they tie all the sketches together. This one I thought would have been better if they didn't show an actual cursor. Because like nobody is watching streaming stuff some people are watching it on a laptop, I guess, but like it's a Netflix show. Why don't just make it look like the Netflix interface? Don't put a cursor on there. A very small nitpick, but clearly like that attention to detail was absent for those small interstitial points. But other than that, I thought it was funny. There were some fun sketches. There's like a female version of Jackass where instead of doing stupid stunts to hurt themselves, they're doing more emotional stunts, like showing up to like an ex-boyfriend's house and just like humiliating yourself at his doorstep. That's like one of the female Jackass stunts. That was a fun one. That was a fun sketch. There's some that I didn't really like. There's one that's like it's a board meeting, and everybody in the board meeting is eating fruit, like obnoxiously eating fruit, and it just keeps going on and on. And maybe that's something that, like, I've never been in a board meeting. I've never been in a conference call. It's like, seemed like, is that like something that normally happens and they're just going over the top with it? It was just one of those things that there was like a few of them, like where there was that one, and there's another one where it's like a group of friends are at a lunch and they're recommending movies and TV shows, but they're like, "Oh, it kind of sucks, but you gotta get past like the first few episodes, and then it really comes together." And then it's another person, "Oh, have you checked out this show? Well, this show is really bad. Like, but it's amazing. You got to watch it. You got to watch it because, like, if you go through to the end, like, the whole thing is bad. Like, you're spending days upon days of watching the show that's just really bad. But at the end, it's still bad, but it's worth it. Like, it just keeps getting progressively and progressively, like, these recommendations of things that are like, which I get. Like, there are a lot of shows that people are like, nah, but you got to, like, wait till episode 4 and then it really starts getting going, which is true. Or there's shows like what is that? The Upside Down, the fucking Stranger Things. That one, whatever, not the last season, but the season before. I don't know if it was season 2 or season 3. It was a chore to get through. First season was amazing, and then I don't know if it was the second season, but then they came back to it. They came back. I think it was season 2 was kind of downer, and then season 3 they picked it back up. There's definitely shows where people recommend, but you have to, like, bear through some crap, which isn't how, like, for me, if I get into a show, it's like if it doesn't click right away, then I just can't, like, I need to get something needs to hook me. Like, if I'm going to read a book back decades ago when I used to read books, like, it has to hook me because it's so difficult for me to pay attention to a book that I'm reading. Like, I just get distracted. I'll flip through pages like I'm reading words, but nothing's sinking in because my brain is like, I read one word, I read like tongue, and then, like, that got me on a tangent to start thinking of all kinds of other things. So books need to, like, hook me and get me in, and TV shows need to do the same. Just because it's like it's such an investment in time to, like, go through a full TV show that it's tough. But anyway, that was it's a sketch that's relatable, but I don't know, it just went on too long. There was another one where it was a group of friends and they're all, like, playing it's game night or whatever. And they're playing a game called It's Me, and it was kind of annoying. But then there's so much, like, it cuts through so many different sketches. Some of the sketches, like, characters are, like, interwoven. It's like a whole universe of sketches. But overall, I enjoyed it. I'm excited to see a season 2 if she gets a season 2. I just think she's hilarious. It would be nice to see. Maybe there are other comedians that are part of the show and I'm just not recognizing them. But it would be cool to see some other comedians be in this as well. But I don't know. It's a fun show. Iliza Schlesinger's sketch show on Netflix. I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. It's well paced. It's got, like, a lot of it's like constantly moving. Super easy binge. Fun show. And it's a fun show from, like, a different kind of a perspective because it's a female perspective. Which I know there's other female sketch comedy which I haven't necessarily watched. Some I have and just didn't hook. But this one, for whatever reason, I enjoyed it, and it's a good one. So go check it out if you're looking for a sketch. If you're into sketch comedy, like, you love everything sketch comedy, then you probably like this one. The Iliza Shlesinger Sketch Show. Go support independent businesses. This is the time to support small business. And if you are into coffee, great, amazing, premium coffee from Thetford Center, Vermont, go to stationhousecoffee.com or follow Station House Coffee on Instagram for small batch, single origin, premium coffee. Go check them out. Buy coffee now and support a small business and get yourself amazing coffee delivered straight to your door. And also, now is the time to be ordering supplies from Amazon. You get 30 days free of Amazon Prime going through my link, inspireddisorder.com/prime. Get 30 days for free going through my link, inspireddisorder.com/prime. That will give you all of their movies and TV shows through their Instant Watch app, Amazon Prime Now app. I don't know what it's called. You also can borrow Kindle books. You can also get their free 2-day shipping, which may be delayed because of the coronavirus, but you still get the free shipping on all of your supplies. So make sure you use the link inspireddisorder.com/prime to get 30 days free of Amazon Prime. New episodes of The Ray Taylor Show come out every single day. Subscribe on IGTV, YouTube, and everywhere else podcasts are found. Go buy my artwork over at inspireddisorder.com and save 25% when you use coupon code RTS. Follow this show on Instagram at Ray Taylor Show. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Peace out.